Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is a quick video, but for, as I often say, an extremely important subject, which is alternate picking. And we're going to focus on one thing that I think is the root of many problems people face when they try to play better or faster with the pick. I'm not going to shred today or anything like that. As a matter of fact, if you want to see the application of alternate picking with a faster result, check this out. But today I want to focus on quality rather than speed, and therefore we'll take it easy and slow. One of the main problems people have when they try to get better at alternate picking is the disparity between their downstroke and their upstroke. And by that, I mean that the technique should be 100% consistent whether you're going down or up. And it's a very long conversation, but today I want to keep it simple and tight so that you can practice it right away and apply it to anything you want. So I want to start with a very simple C major scale that you'll find here in tab form, and let's play together using alternate picking. My advice is that you find a speed that you're comfortable with and then bring it down maybe a couple of notches, because the next two parts of the exercise might be a bit more complicated. So as you play this with alternate picking, try to focus on the feel of the alternating downstrokes and upstrokes. Don't get too deep with it, just get a feel for what it feels like with your picking hand. As soon as you're comfortable with it, then let's try to just play downstrokes, and it goes like this. Ideally, you should play it at the same speed as you were doing your alternate picking. If you can't, start over with the alternate picking a bit slower and then try to move on to downstrokes. When you practice it a few times, try to play one time alternate picking and one time downstrokes at the same speed, something like this. Let's take it slow. Now, what I would like you to focus on is not only the actual technique of a downstroke, but try to make both of these options sound the same. Once you have that down, and it might take a few days or a few weeks or maybe just a few minutes, now try to do it with upstrokes only. So same speed if you can. Let's play like this. Once you're comfortable with the upstrokes, let's bring it all together for one big exercise. Let's start with alternate picking. Only downstrokes. Only upstrokes. And back to alternate. I want to focus on two main things. First of all, the sound has to be the same throughout the whole thing, or as close as you can get it. The other thing to focus on is that as I do the downstrokes and the upstrokes and the alternate picking, I want to become very conscious when I do the alternate picking of the exact technique I'm using for the downstroke and for the upstroke. And slowly I want to bring them to the same level, and you should feel more and more comfortable with both of them, and eventually this difference will kind of disappear. You can of course apply this to anything you're working on, and it's certainly worth your time and effort. It's really a very useful exercise, and I hope it serves you well. If you're really serious about taking your guitar technique to the next level, I must suggest my books. One of them is actually even called Alternate Picking, so you know it's the right one. But jokes aside, both of them really deal with the most fundamental guitar techniques, which are alternate picking and legato. If you want to check them out, there's links below. Thank you so much for being there and for watching and for trying to get better. Special thanks as always to my patrons, and I look forward to seeing you next week for more.